stop acting crazy. Reminisce on all the good times daily. Why you trying to put like I be acting shady? God's not supposed to be a boy, baby. Get free up your back and stop acting crazy. Shut up, I give it a good loving daily. Now you trying to put like I be acting shady. Hey, you know it, look at how she throw it. Get any bigger, baby, girl, gon' have to throw it. Sitting on the rims like Floyd, but she lied to you if she said I paid for it. Nigga, 99 broads, 99 broads. Panoramic view from the 99th floor. Like, my lord, when she got on all fours, got a hood bitch with me, she ain't scared to take a charge. Buying a car, you don't know what you saw. She adjusted the bras and lighting up a cigar. They was riding me off, now I can ride like a star. I just sit back and laugh at the irony of it all. Let them bands go, let them bands go. Watch a nigga throw up grab a soap on that camera toe. You like, damn boy, why you cuffing that hard? The whole thing smashed and you ain't even know that. You on the sideline working on your game. I can put you in the zone, I can help you make a play. It's something about the champagne, get you in the state. LA attitude in Atlanta and the way. So don't waste nothing in your cup. Cash just started and we moving to the sub. It's a movie check, I am baby for the cash. I talk with my money and you talking at your ass, blah, blah, blah. This shit can tell them other bitches bye bye. Let me get some city hot brown, hot 5, 5, 5, 7 of them hills, come get some things on. 3 of the week, we all singing the same song. Like you and Nas. 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 My girl, for the first time, make it every clear to you. Just every day to me, and all the appreciate to you, but not unfair to you. When I want to really make it to the tower, always just care to you. But me know me not no fear to you. Kind of like a man and I'm a lady, because I care for you. Long time you're telling me that I cannot compare to you. Woman, if you leave me now, I'm gonna say that I'm the same for you. You want to be that still and not explaining. Say you want to live on this relationship failing. Anybody say that it would be smooth sailing.
What's up, y'all? Get in here. Hey, one time. What's going on? Hey, Lakeisha, what's going on? What's going on? It's Messy Mondays. Y'all get in here, get in here. Let's have a little chit chat. Let's have us a little chit chat one time. How y'all doing tonight? I ain't gonna hold y'all long. As the preacher say, I ain't gonna hold y'all long, but I just want to see and get on here and cut it up a little bit with y'all one time. Y'all have to sit here and bear with me 1 second here. Trying to do some things, multitask, a little something, something. Trying to get my life back up and running, y'all. Just got back into town. I just got back into town, y'all. Here, let me play y'all a little music again while I'm trying to get my ish together. Hopefully YouTube won't shut down my ass. I missed y'all though. I had to get away. I hope this will play. Yes, child, that drive was rough. Hey, hey. Hey there, Roberta Montgomery. How you doing? Hey, one time. All right, y'all. Got my wine too. Look, I got my make believe wine. You know, I'm still on a non-drinking binge. I might start drinking Friday, honey, but I got my water, drinking of the water wine. All right, y'all. So look, let me turn this down. Hold on a second. I hope this shit don't start saying. There we go. Can y'all hear that feedback? Yeah, I can hear it. Hold on. How you mute this? How the hell you mute this shit? Hold on. All right. Nope, I can still hear it. I just exited it out altogether. Hey there, what's going on, Bambi? So what's up, y'all? So this is an edition of Messy Mondays, where we just gonna kind of chill. It's the first, it's the beginning of the week. Unwind, kind of, get the laughter going, get your mind at ease, whatever, to get shit off your chest, all that good shit. I'm gonna be sitting here talking about different topics and stuff that I come across, that happens within the weekend or within the past week or whatever, just chopping up shit. So, as you all know, I have been gone for a minute. Well, not a minute, because I did do the show on Friday, and I was on Save On Experience live on Saturday. I was not on Jasmine Divine live on Sunday with the cool down because of the fact that I was driving back from Nashville, Tennessee. Baby, when I tell y'all, I got my entire life with Nashville, Tennessee. Yes, I was really just, when I tell you doing a damn thing, like I was living my best life. Just in case y'all want to see, let me hit y'all with some of the pictures that I took here. Let me see if I can, let me see, can I work my magic and upload some of these pictures and show y'all what I was up to and things with Nashville. Let me see, hopefully I don't fuck this up. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures real quick, and then we're gonna get into some little topics about. I want to talk about Tamar, Young Miami, and JT and Kanye, old crazy ass. Let's see here. How do I? Okay, so let's go. Let's do this. Stream. Okay, let me see if it's gonna let me do it, y'all. Hold on. Let me see one time. Is the microphone on? Do it talk out loud. Is the microphone on? Damn it. I do it talk out loud. Hey. Okay, so that was my room. I don't know if y'all can see that. That was my room that I had. Uh, that was a picture of my hotel room. Some of y'all have already seen it that follows me on actual Facebook and Instagram, but I'm just gonna show y'all just a little something, something. Just a little something, something. Trying to find it, y'all. Hold on a second. All right, and that was a picture of that's near Lookout Mountain. Yes, I was at the Holiday Inn one time. What is everybody drinking? Yeah, what's everybody drinking tonight? But yeah, I was staying at the Holiday Inn. At the Holiday Inn one time, getting my life, Yanni. Living it up and all that good ish. Let me see, can I upload some more pictures on here? But that was basically near Lookout Mountain on my way there to the actual hotel that I was staying at, which I was staying at the Holiday Inn, which was so nice, very nice. All right, and then that was a picture of downtown, I think off of Third Avenue in Nashville. Like that avenue right there runs down in the middle of Nashville, Tennessee, where it has like all of the nice restaurants. I ate at Johnny Cash. Is where I had my lunch at before I departed yesterday. It was really good. Let me see, can I find a picture of that here? It was real cute though. It was giving a good vibe and whatnot and stuff. Okay, and that was my lunch that I had. So what you're looking at cube steak with gravy. You're looking at cube steak with gravy. It was all right, y'all. It wasn't really giving me life or whatever. It was giving me like real cafeteria, middle school teas. And y'all looking at fried okra. I had a biscuit. The biscuit was dry as hell, but the fried okra and the collard greens was probably about the best thing on that plate. I had me a 7 Up and a red velvet cake. It wasn't really giving me all of that. So with that being said, I would probably give it like a B plus or maybe just a B, something like that, only because of the fact that the food was subpar. It was whatever. It wasn't nothing that I would come back as far as visit that same restaurant back at about. But it was a cute atmosphere. They had a live band, and all of that good stuff. And then let's see, can I find what else did I come across? Okay, so this picture right here is the actual live band that was at the actual Johnny Cash restaurant. So this restaurant that I ate at was called Johnny Cash. And that is the live band that you can see right there. As you can see, people did have their mask on. It was cute or whatever. And the band didn't have no mask on, but like I said, it was cute or whatever. The biggest thing, honey, I was just drained. I was just wore out completely. Like I was completely wore out. And like I still feel wore out, child. I feel over it. But nonetheless, though, I still miss y'all and come on here and still, try to give y'all a little something, something and everything, even though a bitch is tired as hell, bitch. I just got done taking me a old sickness shower, bitch. If you want to know what bitch is really out of weight, just hop your ass in the shower and bend over to try to wash your ass. It's gonna really sit here and show you just how much out of shape your ass is, bitch. You gonna be breathing heavy. You gonna be up here thinking that you got the coronavirus and everything else in between. Nonetheless, though, I'm safe and sound back at home. All is well, and everything is in control. So yes. Nonetheless, though, hey, Evolution of Veil, what's going on, hon? All right, I can highlight the comments. What do you know? Evolution of Veil is on. Roberta Montgomery is on. Lakeisha is on. Be sure y'all like share this video. So let me get to some of the things that I want to sit here and touch upon today. So let's talk about Tamar Braxton, honey. So as y'all know, Miss Tamar Braxton is laid up in the hospital, honey. They say that she done committed suicide or attempted suicide. It said she was drinking booze, popping pills, and whatever else was going on. I honestly, y'all, look, I ain't here for the mess and drama. But all I'm saying is that I can see why she would be at a point of having a nervous breakdown. I do understand that why she would be at that point, being that it's hard at times when you're in the entertainment industry and you're trying to um, you're just trying to like really, I guess, put on a facade and people don't really know who you are. People are looking on the inside, looking from the outside, looking in. And they say that, she just got depressed over things that had was going on within her WeTV contract with her new show. I think it was Get Your Life is a new show on WeTV. She was basically upset how she was being portrayed on WeTV. And as a result of that, because she saw the actual what I guess is like the demo reel or the video, the trailer or whatever to actually promote it. Once she saw how she was being portrayed, she just pretty much lost the child. They said she lost it. She was laid up somewhere, honey, popping pills and and drinking alcohol. And next thing you know, her ass was laid out, casket sharp in the hospital somewhere. So nonetheless, sending up prayers to Tamar. I do hope that, whatever she's going through, excuse me, I hope that whatever she's going through, that she makes it through. But that's why it's so important, that people, I guess you could say, don't put these celebrity people and things up on a pedestal because, honey, you never know what somebody going through. You could be seeing somebody out here driving Bentleys, Beamers, Cadillac, Escalades, Lamborghinis, Porsche, but you don't know what they could be seeing going through. So, even though she may look like she having a good life, but let's keep it real. We've seen her on the Braxton. We've seen her for real. Tamar, she done gone through several different kind of changes, honey. She done sit here and shaved her head bald. We see Tiffany Haddish done followed the same suit with just shaving everything off and just, saying that, hey, just fuck it all. I'm tired of trying to keep up appearances and look all, cute. We saw her go out there on the Wendy Williams show in that damn undergarment bodysuit, whatever the hell she had on, looking like damn Muppet from damn Sesame Street. Look, we seen all of that. So with that being said, we knew right then that there was some shit going on. So don't y'all be acting surprised now that she ended up in the hospital. That's why I say you don't hold these people up on a pedestal. You gotta pray for these people because you never know what they be going through. Like it's some real ish out there. People really be going through ish, and it's crazy. Crazy out here in these streets. You gotta have thick skin. That's why I don't be worried about the bullshit. Look, let me tell you right now, I'll be in my own lane. When this camera goes off, child, it's a wrap. Phone goes off. I'm on Netflix and chill with myself. Ain't no jacking off even going on, honey, because I ain't even into all of that. It's just me, Netflix and chill, watching some good TV and being a fat ass. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. So prayers to her. And what y'all think about it? Do y'all feel like that this is some kind of publicity stunt, or do y'all feel like it's real? I want to hear y'all thoughts. Oh, Lakeisha said, take the picture down. Okay, Lakeisha, hold on a second. You want to see me? I was trying to let you know so y'all can see, honey. I know I'm still work in progress on all this damn technology shit. There you go. But yes, what are y'all thoughts though? I just want to know what are y'all thoughts because, like I said, I feel like that what she's going through is real. I just feel like that it came down to a thing of you either gonna have tough skin or either you not gonna have tough skin in this entertainment industry. And sometimes people just get to a point where everybody have a breaking point. We've seen it time and time again, just in a recycled version with a different person. That's all. Then it says, I'm a drink child. Let me not say that too loud. The girls don't think I'm an alcoholic. Girl, bye. Lord have mercy. Anywho, What's going on, Kay Johnson? How are you doing tonight? Mantra Haddon, what's going on with you? But yeah, I just think that, mental health is important. Y'all know y'all hear me speak on mental health a lot when it comes to that. Tiffany Lakeisha said Tiffany did her hair like that for a movie role. Oh, she did, child. Somebody better tell me something, honey. I thought she hadn't lost all her damn marbles, honey. Y'all better sing and let me know, because I ain't know what was going on. All I know, I woke up one day, honey, and the whole damn shaved her head. Just bald as on no wet. I mean, all jokes aside, if she did it for a movie role, I commend her, but I hope that she gonna plan on wearing a wig, because Tiffany, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. That is not it. That is not it. That is not it. I'm gonna need you to sit here and find a wig, find something, put it on now. Girl, if you gotta sit here and put a mop on, put a mop on. But that ain't it. That ain't cute. I hope it was for a movie role. I hope that was it. That's what it was solely, but that was not it. Rewind. Okay? What's going on, Bridget? What's going on, Bridget? Just to catch you up, Bridget, and y'all that just came in. This is just me talking about shit, chopping up shit. It's messy Monday. Anything is off. Everything is off limit. Anything can be talked about, and that's what the show is about. That's what it's gonna give. It is what it is, and if people don't like it, oh wow. Let me drop the link though while I'm sitting here before I forget. Yes, Kay, I'm glad I made it back too. Listen, let me tell you something. I was tired as I don't know what. When I tell you, baby, I struggled. I was good for like the first 3 hours on that trip back, but baby, the last hour, bitch, if it wasn't for that damn radar cruise control shit or whatever they be putting them damn cars that be beeping when your ass be driving on the side of the line, baby, I would have seen him being crashed into the damn forest, and y'all would have been seeing me on 48 coming on missing somewhere, because I was tired. I wasn't tired. I was tired. Tied. Tired. Period. Okay. Speaking of period, though, I want to talk about Young Miami and JT for a second here. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Can I drop this link? I got all these different setups tonight, so y'all gotta excuse me one time. And like I told y'all, a bitch is tired. So if my energy seems a little low, I'm okay. I'm just tired. But I felt like coming on here because I love y'all that much. All right, there you go, the link. So, Young Miami and JT, for those of you that don't know what they look like, this is what Young Miami and JT look like. Hold on, let me move this down comment. There you go. That's Young Miami on the right, I think. Is that y'all right? Here, I don't know. Well, my right. Well, okay. Young Miami is the light skinned one. JT is the darker skinned one. They're both from Miami-Dade County 305. JT, the darker skinned girl, was just released from prison. I believe it was back in March. And Young Miami, the lighter skinned girl, she was holding it down while JT was in prison. And for those of you who may not know, JT went to prison basically for, I think it was credit card fraud, I believe, which is kind of like a white collar crime, if you want to call it that. I commend her. She did her time. She was like, look, I'm going to do my time, do what it, make it do what it do, get out here and collect this paper. And that's exactly what she did. Now, fast forward, I don't know if many of you all know, but Young Miami, her boyfriend, Josh, ended up passing away, I think about a month ago, back in June. And she now resides she's between Miami and LA. And then JT now lives in Atlanta, Georgia, which I find to be interesting, being that, both of them kind of work as a unit. They kind of function as a complete package. So, I was really surprised to see that, they live such separate lives. But then when um, I went back and watched some of the lives, which is what I wanted to get into. So I don't know if y'all keep up with them, but me personally, I'm a huge fan of JT and Young Miami. That's where the whole term "period" come from. When they say "period," that's where it comes from. Is basically from them to the City Girls, and they are part of a group called the City Girls. In case you don't know, but I live for the lives, because baby, when I tell you, between Young Miami and her gay bestie, or good Judy as I call it, Santana. Now I don't know if many of you all know who Santana is, but I'm gonna see him. Let me just see if I can find a picture. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try to find a picture for you. Find a picture one time. Baby, Santana is a whole freaking vibe. Look, I feel like everybody need them a Santana in their life, because baby, Santana is a whole mood. There we go. Where is it at? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Okay, so this is Santana. For those of y'all that don't know, that's Santana. Baby, when I tell you Young Miami be reading him for filth and he be giving it right back to her ass. For those of you out there on YouTube land, just go type in Young Miami. That's YUNG space Miami and type in Young Miami and Santana. Just go check it out, honey. Look at it. Type in Young Miami and Santana live on YouTube and just scroll through. Have you a good old Kiki if you need something to sit here and watch and kill up time. Baby, when I tell you they goes in, Santana reads down boots. I'm assuming that he's from Miami as well. But look, I'm tell y'all right now, 305 Dade County, T.S. Madison, all of them from Dade County 305, baby. That's the reading capital, okay? Period. Baby, when I tell you she be going in talking about damn Santana be up here buying damn fake ass Birkin bags, honey, and talking about how he ain't got no nigga, how he be sitting like she said he ain't got no nigga be sitting like I said, oh my God, yes, they be killing me though. They all kill me, but I love them. A lot of people tell you a lot of people don't like them because of the fact that, the city girls, Young Miami and JT, basically, they all come from pretty much the hood. They're kind of like what I call boo ghetto, meaning that they're a little bougie, but they ghetto is also as hell and ratchet as hell. But the reason why I respect them so much is because of the fact that, they make no apologies for sitting here saying, yes, if I'm sitting here dating a nigga, he better sit here and have that money. Okay, he better have my money. Okay, and it better not be just no damn dinner date. Okay, because I ain't no dinner date hoe, bitch. You better sit here and give me more than just a dinner date, bitch. You better be sitting here taking me out, sitting here buying me Bentleys, Beamers. Okay, dropping 10 stacks on my ass, baby. If you gonna sit here and want to get a taste of this, you better be sitting here dropping 10 stacks just like that. I'm like, yes, okay. You better be unapologetic. Don't apologize about nothing. When it comes to living your truth, whether you ghetto wretched, no matter what, you better sit here and take it and just be and own it. Like make no apologies for it. If you know you a bougie hoe, be a bougie hoe. If you know you ghetto as hell, be ghetto as hell. Okay? Can't no bitch sit here and take that away from you. If that's who you are, that's who you are, okay? It is what it is. Just like people want to stand come from my ass and say, oh, well, I just don't sit here and see what I see bisexual in him. He don't really give me bisexual. Bitch, fuck you. Ain't nobody sitting here talking about what you see and think about me. Your opinion does not matter at all. Period. Okay? I can care less. Bitch, if I want to cross my legs, I'm gonna cross my legs. If I want to sit here and see and sling my neck, I'm gonna do that as well and still sit here and get pussy, more pussy than you ever see here and get. So what's the deal? What's the difference? I'm just saying. So don't judge a book by its cover all because of the fact that that person lives in their truth and you don't. Just saying. But yeah, I live for them. It is what it is. Like I'm all for it. Just even with Santana. Santana built like let me go back to that picture, honey. Santana built like a damn Buick Park Avenue, town and country. That body shaped like damn a Daewoo, 1998 Daewoo. But bitch, he owns all of that, okay? Big as hell and own all of it. So I say that to say this, bitch, if you no matter whether you got rolls, thunder thighs, no matter what, own that shit. Let them people sit here and know that you ain't going nowhere, bitch. Yes, I may be big as a Buick, but bitch, I'm getting paper. I'm getting paper. Y'all got my blood pressure up. Let me calm down. Whew. Sorry, y'all. I just had a moment. I had a flashback. Because, bitch, let me tell you, the girls always want to be reading me, girl. Every time I turn around, so a bitch always got something to say about another hoe. You seen that video, bitch? They be sucking dick down to the park. So what if they suck dick, bitch? Can you suck dick? Do you know how to suck dick? Apparently not, ho. Bitch, maybe you can see him take a lesson or two from the person you see him talking about while you see him putting your mouth on them. Who my damn church fan there, bitch? Let me see him. Bitch, let me see him fan off with this damn box of Nutty Butters. Bitch, y'all ain't finna whip me out today. I ain't got time. My damn wood ass shit. Oh shit. All right. Had to get it out my system, honey. Bitches be mad. Always trying to come from the hole all the time. Always got something to sit here and say, ooh, that Mr. 6'8". I can't stand him. He just think he the shit. I always see him doing the most. And your point, bitch, you watched. It's a view. So apparently you must care. And so what? Period. Is the microphone on? Do it talk out loud? Just saying. In order for you to sit here and talk about somebody, you must be watching them. Hello. Anywho, getting off. Let me sit and calm down, because child, they're gonna be sitting. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be hitting in the streets. Child, Mr. 68 was on here reading the girls. Look, I'm not reading nobody. I'm just sitting here saying. I just had to sit and get some shit off my chest real quick. Hold on. Who's trying to come in? Hold on, y'all. Oh, look here. Look, now don't you come in here starting no shit. Don't you do it.
Child, who done hurt your feelings? Yes, you are. Over there hustling hard with that shirt on. I was like, oh, he and his feelings tonight, y'all. Baby, you had time to think on that drive, okay?
Look, I had a bunch of time to think, because I'm just tired. I'm tired of hoes always trying it with people out here, thinking that people just, people just break walls, honey, and that they just don't have a right to sit here and say how they feel back. And then as soon as they say something back,
who do you follow?
Who do I follow? What you mean, who do I follow?
T.S. Madison, and what she be saying? If them hoes don't pay your bills, pay them no mind.
There you go. That part. And now damn hoe paying my bill, okay? Now damn hoe paying that damn $100. When that payment come around, they want their money faithfully. The money. They don't want to hear no bullshit, nothing. Now damn hoe got their hand reached out. So therefore, I don't care at all. But they be killing me though. You know how many times
you giving them too much shine, honey. Because you already know I don't.
I'm not. Look, let me tell you, I'm not giving
them
enough.
A quick read and turn your back.
I'm not giving them enough, because see, as soon as I get out of the character, it's a problem all the time. It's always a problem. It's always I'm doing the most. Oh, you didn't have to sit here and go, no, yes, I did. We are all grown-ups, all adults. This is what I say. And this goes for everybody out there when it comes to whether you a celebrity, whether you are just somebody that, as far as just an everyday person, you don't like to be in the spotlight no matter who you are. People have to realize that people have feelings, people have emotions, and don't expect, just because of the fact that you be reading people and stuff and be coming for people and talking about people, just like I was talking about TAMAR BRAXTON being on, as far as in the hospital on suicide. Look, at the end of the day, don't nobody saying know what she going through. People think about, because of the fact that she always sitting here giving the girls too much. So they always be like,
TAMAR actually been calming down lately.
She right. She actually has been calming down.
But
a lot of people been glad.
Even when she stay out of the media and stay out of some mess, she's still getting some mess. That whole thing with K. Michelle. Did you see her on Legendary?
I didn't know. I have not watched not a single episode of Legendary yet. I need the kids. I got so much stuff that I haven't seen and caught up on because of the fact that my ass can't stay still. I was supposed to have done it this weekend, and my ass decided to sit and be fast and go hop up and take my ass to Nashville, and then came back with a sore throat because I was up there sleeping in the damn room with the AC on 58 degrees like a fool.
The father of Gucci, the house of Gucci, tried to come for her because he thought she was being shady, and all she did was lean over and ask Naomi who the other guy was because she didn't know his name. She was a guest judge, so he tried to come for her because he thought she was coming for his house. She
And
was like,
see,
"Hold up."
but
She
see
can't
that's
stay out of
and
mess
that's the
even if
thing.
she
She
try.
can't stay out of mess, and see that's the thing. Like I think it's more of a thing of that people they're
They
so
assume. They
they
assume she's
assume.
being messy.
Right, because of who she has been in the past, who they know her to see and be. So it's like the reputation for it's like almost that saying of reputation preceding somebody. It's like people become so accustomed to a certain way that you give that when you see and actually talk about it as far as turning over a new leaf, a lot of people take it as, and not even with that. Some people who aren't even seeing really a shady person just automatically gets thrown in the mix anyway, because it's like these days you can't say nothing to a hoe without somebody saying being like, oh, well, that a read, bitch. No, it wasn't a read. It just was a fact, bitch. It was my opinion. If I gave it, just that's just what it was. What the fuck you sitting here so insecure about? And see that,
Well,
and that's what
sometimes
I
a
feel
fact
like.
can be a read.
I mean, hey, all I gotta say is that if it's a fact and if it ends up being a read, bitch, you it must be true and you must felt hit by it. So hey, it is what it is. That's
Hmm.
like that's all I'm saying. It is what it is. That's the reason why when a lot, like I said, even with myself, a lot of times I hear it so much. When Mr. 68 got created, the first thing people want to see him say bisexual, bisexual. Well, okay, well if that's how you feel. That's how you feel. Your
I
opinion
think
is your opinion.
I think they judge your bisexuality off of your femininity, and that's not.
They do.
That doesn't have anything to do with anything. I've seen boys way more feminine than you, still like females. Trans women still like female. Like that. That doesn't equate to your sexuality.
And then I've even had people that want to sit here and challenge me to say he ain't really 6'8". He just used that name just to sit here and gain views. Bitch, what the fuck I gotta sit here and lie about the height for? Bitch, if I stand up, bitch, all you see is my damn 1.5 balls down there. You don't see anything else. You see this damn stomach. You don't see anything else going on. But damn, this is all you see. Bitch, if I see him move back, you still gonna see it. Why? Because bitch, I'm tall as hell. That's just what it is. Shit.
Yeah,
But
that's the view I like.
people all the time they wanna just
Child,
just saying.
Bridget leaned into the screen when you stood up.
Look, Bridget, you ain't got to worry. It ain't too much down. It ain't too much that you fixing to see. So, hold on, somebody else in the background, I guess. No, okay, I'm just that's me. No, but you ain't finna see too much because I've made it be clear once and I've seen it say it again. That's another thing that irks me. People be assuming that, oh, just because I'm still almost 7 feet tall, they supposed to see a big old dick. No. You actually have a lot of people. If you was educated as you are, people out there in the public who got an opinion, you would know that you got some people who are definitely showers, meaning that you can see, baby, ain't no hiding, no print, no what, bitch, you finna see a ball
From
or
across the
something
street.
from across the damn street. And then you got people like me who damn, I mean, like when it ain't no hard, it's small. Like let's just, I'm not even sitting trying to heighten nothing up. It's when it's plastic, bitch. And when it grows, it grows. That's just how it is. Everybody can't be a shower. Okay, everybody can't be show and tell. So I mean, like,
But everybody does show.
yes, at some point, everybody did show at some point. It's just all about at what particular point.
Let me pour me
It's
another
all
glass
about
of
some.
wine.
It's all about some particular point. And evolution of Bell, I do. I'm just saying, making a comparison and contrast as far as when it comes
Look,
to people just always, as far as thinking that people shouldn't feel some kind of way or should not shouldn't have a say so in certain things. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Hold on a second. What's going on, Miss Williams?
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
who is
Oh
it?
my God. Hold on. Whom do I owe the pleasure of the person that I've never heard? I don't even think I ever heard you on live before.
I can't even hear you.
You can't hear me?
What I gotta do?
Okay.
She probably needs to
Did
go
you
out and come
allow?
back in.
Yes,
Huh?
yeah. You might need to go back. You might need to go out and come back in. Try that. Bambi, tell her she might need to go out
Can
and
you
come
hear
back
me?
in.
I, say it
What's
again.
her name? Can you hear me?
Lakeisha. Lakeisha.
Yeah, I
Oh, that's
can hear you, but you
Lakeisha.
low.
Oh, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Um, no, go out and come back in.
How do I do that?
Just
Just
exit out and
click.
then click back on the
Yeah,
link
Oh, leave.
again.
yeah. Click leave and then come back in. Come on through one time. But yeah, Evolution of Air.
Yeah, I ain't never seen
I'll
her
be
come
paying.
through.
I ain't never seen her come through either. So I was like, wait a minute, whom do I owe the pleasure of this right here? But yeah, I don't be paying them hoes no mind though. I don't be paying them hoes not one mind. That's why I stay and keep it trucking. Hold on, let me see. Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
All
Can you
right,
hear
this Mr.
me?
6 foot. This Miss. I can hear you. I can hear you, Lakeisha.
Hey, Ben.
No, that's Tristan that was talking.
I know, but I'm speaking to you. I said hello
Oh,
to him.
okay. Okay. Hey, how you doing, boo?
I'm all right. I got to do
I'm
something about
so.
a picture because this is my first time backstage.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
you
Yeah.
can. Before you came in, you could have added the picture on there, but
Yeah, it was giving me some kind of avatar or something like that.
yeah, that's where you had the
Yeah.
picture at.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
You don't have to do it right now. You can do it later,
Okay. Please
unless you
So
just
how
continue.
want
you
to.
doing though?
I'm doing all right. I'm just trying to throw some things together. You fired up, my brother. You fired up.
Okay. Wasn't he going off?
Look, look. I just want it is Messy Monday. That's what the name of the show
I
is. So
know, but did you have them Cheetos again before you started?
Look, he had the flaming hot ones and the jalapeno.
oh,
Yeah.
look. I think I may have had one Cheeto too many.
Mm.
I think that's what it was. But
You
I
bet.
promise y'all, I haven't had nothing to drink. Nothing but this
Nah, he
water.
ate that dry ass chicken fried chicken and got mad.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. But no, I just wanted to see and let the people know because a lot of times I was, as far as in contrast, like with the Tamar situation and when things happen to people and people, as far as like have this what I call either a hiatus or downward spiral where they be going through stuff, people think that people are not human and they just only see the person that they see on television or on camera and things like that. But then people don't really know as far as the person off camera. So it's like people always make assumptions about people, and then it's like they take what they see and they're like, oh, I just know X, Y, and Z about this person. And it's like, do you really know the person? Do you just know the person that you're seeing on camera? And that's the reason why, I always try to let people know that Tristan and Mr. 6'8" are two different, types of people. Mr. 6'8" is everything that Tristan is not when it comes to, as far as I like to have a good time, I like to keep a positive vibe. Tristan, on the other hand, I probably take some shit more seriously than I probably should at times. So it's like Tristan is kind of more reserved and kind of,
Hmm.
as far as toned down, but Mr. 6'8" is like it's like the confidence, I guess you could say, within me that I'm allowed to just freely be able to express however I wanted to express myself without worrying about what somebody thinks and stuff about me because for the longest, like I was telling when Ben was on here, that people wanted to challenge just even with myself of me and who as far as this whole Mr. 6'8" is when it comes to people only focus on the bisexual part. Oh, bisexual. But he don't give me bisexual. He, all I see is a gay man and he, just sitting here faking. But people don't realize is that, I really am bisexual. Like literally to break it down in layman terms, my dick gets hard for a female and a man. I
Why are you
mean,
going through all that? Let me stop you. Why do you go? Why
Even
do
if
you
you
go through all
yeah,
that?
I was about to say that even if it didn't, you don't have to explain yourself to nobody. What you identify as is what you identify as. If you identified as a dog or a cat, that's your business.
right. Right. I
You
definitely
doing too
agree.
much. That's the problem. You doing too much, and you ain't got to give people no explanation about who you are. If that's not the person you're interested in, then you don't have to give them more information.
The same way these
Right.
hoes put on their profile that they skinny and muscular and way more than me. Girl, if that's what they want to identify as, girl, that's your business.
Yeah, you ain't got to tell people nothing. When they ask you about your name is Mrs. 618 or my name is Tristan. That's it. Keep it moving. If that's not somebody you interested in, you don't have to tell your whole life story to them.
Thank
Right.
you.
And right. And that's the only
You do
thing,
too much explaining.
I do. And that part is with Tristan. Tristan is very analytical. Always, like I
As long
said,
as you being
I
honest and
analyze.
telling your truth, fuck with the whole thing.
Yeah, and I mean that's how I feel, and my thing with that is that not just with me, but too, because I've talked about it in previous videos that I've talked about as far as my past when it comes to growing up and stuff. It's taken me a while to as far as get to a point to be confident and comfortable, and this just coming from a standpoint of as far as encouraging people how important it is to be happy and be your authentic self and not worry about as far as when it comes to people, because I was looking at a lot of the videos and stuff in response to the Tamar Braxton situation, and a lot of people was going in on the videos because they was like, well, this is just karma for her, and I'm just glad that this happened to her, and she, just going
You
off and
don't
stuff and
never
saying
wish
all kind of
nobody
stuff. But
be
Mm-mm.
people
happy in
was
You
nobody
doing it.
you just you
demise.
just
People
you
was
just
doing
leave
it.
that alone because the enemy will get them.
Yeah,
Yeah, people was.
you don't never wish nobody no
Mm-mm.
downfall or praising nobody demise. Ain't nobody got time for that. That make you look stupid.
People was doing that though because of the fact that they was so because of the fact of as far as who they saw as far as portrayed on camera and stuff. People was just so as far as this whole thing of, oh, but she's been this and been that, da da da, and this, and now the tables done turned, and I'm just like, you don't
I
even
don't
know,
care if
you don't
I
even
don't
know.
care
Tamar
if she
has
cussed out. I don't care if she cussed out everybody in the whole building, the whole school, just before she did it. I don't care. You still don't wish somebody death, or you congratulate them for what they're
hell.
going through. You still don't do that.
Omarosa done been everything under the sun. I don't wish nothing bad on her. And she done did far worse than Tamar did. Tamar set up her, yes, she tell people business, she's messy. She plays a persona on TV to get ratings. I don't
Right.
understand why people don't understand that she's a performer. That's what she does. She's extra. She's one of the girls. That's why she has very few female friends. She hangs with the gays. Just an old school term. I don't know if they still use it, but we used to call them fag hags.
You call them what?
She
I
fag
just want to know
hags,
I heard correctly. What did you just say?
fag
He
hags.
said
But
Fag
T.S.
heads. Oh,
Madison
okay.
calls them fruit flies.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
that's the more um, a nicer term, but I mean it's not a bad term. It just means a woman that hangs around the gays and lives for the gays
Hmm.
and all of that. But
Yeah, don't entertain when people talk it down about people. Don't entertain that. Don't even entertain that because you know what? Because something bad gonna come of them. Because you never
mhm,
entertain negativity. That's not
right,
even good. You
right.
don't
hell no,
even get
mine.
involved in that. Either you gonna shut them down and
Mm,
cut them at the knees, or you just walk away from it.
Walk away from
That's
it.
all you
Right. I
do. You
what's
one
I
or
that
the
song
other.
Blue
You shut
Cantrell
them
used to say?
down or you walk away.
I definitely do agree with that. And that, like I said, I'm not
Let
even
me
gonna
mute my
sit
mic.
here and front to you and lie to you, Lakeisha. That's something that, as far as with me, my spiritual journey, God is working with me on when it comes to certain areas in my life, only because of the fact that that it has taken me a while to get to this point of being, as far as the vision that I saw myself as far as being into a public light of where I can hopefully encourage others that I knew would come with a thing of, okay, first you got to be comfortable enough within yourself to be able to be as far as an encouragement to others, so that people can see the reflection of you as far as in themselves. So that's something that, I will admit, as far as my spiritual journey, God is still working with me on to, not to tune stuff out, like I said, which thus far up until now, I have, sit here and done, whenever people, as far as, make sly comments and stuff and say things or whatever, regarding or whatever the case as far as about me, like I don't pay it no mind. And as you know, I'm always very transparent on a lot of things in my life. And the reason why I am is because of the fact that, I want people to understand that life is not always peaches and cream, and that people are not alone in their struggles, or people are not alone in their battles, such as depression, or such as, struggles with, as far as
You know why
identity
your story is
issues.
important because there are people out there like you that aren't, their stories aren't told, so you're relatable to a certain demographic of people as well.
Right, right. Yep, that part.
But
But I am definitely happy to hear your voice finally, Keisha, because I always see you in the comments, and I'll be, it's like you try to put a voice to the face, and well, for you, I think I've seen on
My
your,
avatar. I mean, my
yeah,
picture.
avatar,
Yeah.
your picture, yeah, but I've never been able to actually put a voice to it, so it's like I've had to imagine a voice, and I'm a person I always like to put a voice to people. So when y'all saw you in the background, I was like up here about ready to jump out my damn seat. I'm like, wait a minute, I know Lakeisha ain't in the building. Come on,
Lakeisha
Lakeisha.
with the opinion, honey.
Okay.
Yeah, cause you was fired up. I need you to. I
Look,
need
I'm
to.
glad you
Whoa,
came
horsey.
through. I get
Whoa,
tired of
whoa, horsey.
we get tired of talking
Whoa.
to Bridget.
Look.
Huh?
Ooh.
I said, I'm glad you came through. We get
Right.
tired of talking to Bridget. I'm
Look,
trying to make her get on here.
okay, I'm surprised she ain't on here already. But look,
Right.
let me tell you though, like what it is that, whenever I go out of town like that, especially when it's real, because I didn't mind you, I didn't plan my trip to Nashville. I actually I did it at the last minute because of the fact that I wanted to go somewhere. I wanted to go to a state first that I had never been. And because of the fact that I felt like it was time for a getaway for me to just kind of recharge and just get away. And when I tell you, I feel so clear minded now. And I don't feel so weighed down because I felt like for weeks leading up to, I was just so weighed down so much. But after going on that long ass drive through the mountains, it's like came back a whole new person. So I done had time 8 hours between going up there and coming back. I done had 8 hours and probably going on 9 hours if you count it, because it's 4 hours and 20 minutes one way, and then 4 hours and 20 minutes back. So I done had the time to think about a lot of shit. In other words,
Sometimes you have to do that. Them day trips be necessary. You clear your mind while you driving, and then once
yeah,
you get there, you like I've done it before. Just drove to Houston for no reason,
yeah, just
but
just get in the car and go. Like that's what it's
and I'm
even,
not
and
no
like it wasn't.
driver.
Right, and see, it wasn't even a thing about just like going, like you ain't necessarily, because I do understand times are hard for people right now. I get that, I completely get it, but it's not even about, as far as spending a lot of money. Like I didn't go to the mall, I didn't really go like too many places because I still wanted to be safe and stuff. But I did, walk around downtown. I took a lot of pictures and stuff. I just kind of enjoyed the moment, as far as the overnight weekend getaway. I just kind of, made sure that I was able to get out and just enjoy the change of scenery. And I enjoyed most of all being by myself. That's why I was so tickled Saturday night when I went on live with Savon them, that people didn't, well, not on live with them. Well, I went on live with Savon, but then I did an after show in the hotel after I got off their live. But I was so tickled that people thought I was there to go and meet a man named John. What Bridget said, she went to go see a man
Meet a
named
man
who?
about a dog.
Meet a man about a dog. I was so tickled that people would think that I was really there to meet a man about a dog, because I was like, no, I'm like, I'm here for me. I'm like, I didn't bring
Sometimes you
nobody
need
else in
that.
this trip. This was for me. I booked the hotel, and I booked it with one bed, and I came here and I was like, look, I'm gonna sit here and do this for me. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else but myself. I was
Hmm.
like, and if I don't go on live, that's okay. And if I do go on live, which I did, it is what it is. But I was like, I wasn't there for as far as to meet up with somebody. I just wanted to sit here and get far enough away from Georgia, but still not be too far away, just in case I gotta, try to hightail it back for some reason, just in case, the apocalypse comes with some shit, honey. And I gotta sit here and hop in the Honda and flow it back to Georgia real quick. So, it was real
They
nice. Got me a nice hotel room and everything.
I'm fat child. When I needed my getaway, I seen something on and it just randomly popped up on YouTube about the Turkey Hut. It's a place called the Turkey Hut in Houston where they
Hmm.
do stuffed turkey legs. I was
Okay.
like, oh, that look good. I was like, book me a room and hit it and drove to Houston. Didn't have no
No,
reason
you
to go down there, stay for a day. I'm fat, I go where the food at.
right, that part. Lakeisha, what did you stay at again?
Look, Lakeisha,
Yes,
What do you stay
can,
at? What do you live at again?
Virginia.
Virginia, that's right. And Virginia, I don't think Virginia is that far. I think like what, 10 or 12 hours from
No,
Chicago?
not even.
child,
Well,
that's
oh,
close.
Atlanta,
Really?
yeah, it might be because I think I made it to when I went to go visit somebody. I think it was like 8 hours, about 7 hours to get to Macon. When I went to Macon,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, I'm coming to Virginia next then.
Child, that's where all the
Look,
military is.
look, I'm coming
See,
to
I think
Virginia
you
next.
know why you was tired. You know why you was tired, but I don't think you factor in that you walked around, you took pictures, and then
Hmm.
you ate, and then you got on the
Yep,
road. That's why you was tired. You
yep, I
forgot about
did.
all that.
I did. I forgot about that. And because see, when I got there to the room, I just only went down. Like I put in the first place I could find that was close to the hotel, and I went and ordered something to go, and I came brought it right back to the room, and I went and took a nap as soon as I got there. But when I left on Sunday, on yesterday, I went and got ready, got dressed, packed my car up, checked out the hotel room, and then I went downtown, did all that stuff, and then turned around and got right back in the car and hopped on the road and went back to Georgia. And then, mind you, they got a time difference because Tennessee is Nashville is 1 hour behind Georgia as far as Atlanta and all that stuff. So I think it just was, as far as going through all of that, because like I'm telling you, I was so good until I hit the Tennessee state line from when it goes to the Georgia state line, and I stopped at the rest area and I got back in the car and I was probably on the road about a good another 30 minutes and I was listening to Michael Jackson in the closet, get my groove on and just riding down. And then all of a sudden it's like my eyelids got so heavy to the point that where they were burning. Like my eyes just felt like somebody had put sand in them. And I'm like, baby, I'm like, Lord, I'm just trying to get home. Like I cannot be falling asleep right now. And I was just like, it was like when I tell you I was over it by the time I got home, I could not get out the car fast enough and get into it and take a shower and just lay down. And I was intending on coming on Jasmine's live last night, but I passed out. It was a wrap. I ain't woke up about the next day about 2 o'clock a.m. So,
I'm
I
tell
didn't
you,
think
them
I didn't
screens
think
don't
you
be
would go
driving
on
while you
live.
tired.
I didn't think you would.
well, here's the thing, I always say this, and even though I've already had discussions about it, but I do try to support as much as I can because we did start off as a trio when it came to doing our things on the weekend, with Savon and Jazz. And
Hmm.
I used to even, explain to them like I used to feel, bad and guilty. And this is just me being transparent, whenever I wasn't on live, whether it was, because of me and my sickle cell and stuff, which people know about, it's no secret or whatever,
Right.
or whether it's just, whatever the case, I would feel so bad because I like some days I just feel fatigued and tired. It's kind of like that feeling with lupus, like when your body just don't, all you can do is
Oh, I
just sleep.
understand about it. I
Yeah.
understand about it.
So, it was just I needed to get my rest and just kind of like regroup and stuff and everything. But I really wanted to as far as come on last night, but I guess my body was like, no, you can lay here and go to sleep. So that's what I did.
When I said that, I meant I took into account that about your health. I didn't mean like, oh,
Right.
you were ignoring the
Oh
live.
no,
I
no,
didn't
no.
mean like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I knew. I know. I know. I understand. I mean, because I know you watch me a lot, so I know you know like what I be um dealing with and stuff and everything. So I definitely understand what you meant. But I'm just saying, as far as with myself, I be feeling guilty about it and
Yeah, I
stuff.
understand. Yeah,
Yeah,
why wouldn't you? You
yeah,
know, because you just you know everybody support each other.
right. Yeah,
Everybody support each other, and that's I try to go on everybody's live. Now Gogo just went live a little bit ago,
Sometimes she
so
can't make it.
oh, did she?
I
I
think
didn't
she
know.
testing out her equipment. I saw that because she popped up twice.
But
yeah.
yeah, but yeah,
Hey,
I
Savon.
what's that? Hold on a second.
Oh, auntie on here.
My comments ain't catching
Miss
up. Hold
Miss
on.
Hawkeyes. That's my new nickname for her.
Oh, there goes Savon. What's going
Miss
on, Savon?
Miss Hawkeyes, honey.
Yeah, when I come next time when I come, once I give more proper notice, it is my goal because I the only reason why I did not see Savon is because I did give a really short notice. And because of the fact that, with me, I understand just with myself, my grandma taught me if you get somebody at short notice, then people cannot prepare for your arrival. So with that being said, I next time when I come, it will be more on a planned basis. This trip was kind of more spontaneous at the last minute. But, next time, hopefully when I come in Nashville, me and Savon can kind of, as far as do a collab or do something to where we can, be on camera together, for the watches and stuff.
Anything's
And
possible.
yes, anything is possible. It's my goal now that I've started it up. It's my goal to come and I know it sounds crazy, y'all, but it's my goal to actually. I'm gonna start off with because Savon is in Nashville, Jasmine is in Pensacola, so I'm gonna start off with them, and then for the ones that I can, like, of course, New Jersey is kind of what would kind of be impossible for me
Who's in New
because of the fact,
Jersey?
silent
Oh,
artist.
that's my
Yeah,
hometown.
yeah, he's in New Jersey. I would love to come there, but child, I ain't got that kind of drive. I would have to fly there. I could not do
That's
that.
my hometown right there. You can get it. You can get a cheap ticket to New Jersey in Atlanta
I was
from
just about to
Atlanta,
say. I was about to
Yeah.
say you better book it now, child.
because
Them
that's a
tickets was
hub.
$60.
Right, we could book me $50,
That's
but I
gas
but I
money,
would
honey.
love to come. As far as just visit people that watch me in their own, I guess you could say, like state or city, because I'm just that person where I like to, as far as I mean, I understand that we're in a time right now. It's kind of funny, the whole COVID and stuff is out. But
Yeah.
I like to interact. I don't even like calling people fans. I call them like my fun siders, like my watchers, because I feel like that y'all are like family. So I don't like using the word fans per
Look at Bill
se.
telling all your business, child.
What are you doing that now? Oh, shut up. What about the friend? I see you, man. What about the friend I just highlighted? What about the front desk guy you were flirting with, though? Look, let me tell you about this man that y'all was talking about the other night. So, first of all, he was gay. He was definitely giving me real gay vibes. The
Uh
reason why
oh.
they put him on camera is because let it be my luck that somehow my damn video would end up being aired, honey. He would find out the tea and realize that I was up there setting his ass up for the okie doke. So I was like, honey, let me not put him on camera. But I definitely wanted to see him record just a little bit because y'all didn't think I was going down to that damn front desk and try his ass one time, but I ain't want to try it too much because, like I said, I know he was on his job and stuff, and I was like, let me be real cute about it. Plus, I knew other people was watching the live, and I ain't want them to get the wrong impression, if you know what I
You
mean.
you could have put the live on pause and you could have talked to him.
Well, it was more for what
In other
I
words, he
honestly
wasn't trying
did
to
it
be
for
fast
right. I wasn't
Uh,
trying to be fast, and I
while
also
the camera was on.
right, and I wanted to keep the camera on because I know it made for good entertainment because they was getting a kick out of the fact that I went down there and everything, especially Jasmine talking about I didn't sit here and do it right. But I don't get the man too much, but I was tickled the first time that I went down there because I went down there to buy some snacks and I didn't even make no comment about the snacks, mind you. The man was at the front desk and I had bought some I like these sour gummies that they sell. Sour Patch. That's what they're called, Sour Patch gummies. So I went and got it. Man, them things for $3 a box. For a box about y'all know what has this? It's like a box about maybe a little bit bigger than
A box you can get at Dollar Tree.
a box you get at Dollar Tree. Probably about that big, and it says Sour Patch on the front. $3 for a damn box. So I bought the snacks and stuff because I didn't want to leave the hotel. And he was like, "Oh, that's a good choice, by the way." And I was like, "Oh, really?"
Oh, he opened the door for you.
Right. He opened the door. He opened the whole damn door. But I was like, Tristan, don't do it because see, your ass live in Georgia and that's in Nashville, and you already know we already had this discussion about long distance relationships. It just
Wait,
He
might
who
gonna
said
be in
be
there and Tank gonna be
relationship?
like,
See, your mind went
well,
too far. Your mind
but
went way
see,
too far.
that's what he looking for, Lakeisha. He gonna be in an entanglement like Brandon. We ain't got time for that.
You could have just had somebody to talk to. It didn't have to be a relationship. Hey,
well, you know what?
Jasmine.
That's true. That's true. I
His
could have
no, that's
very
not
well.
true. His emotions can't take out that child.
Oh, look how you just trying to read.
Child, it's
You
busy
just
Monday.
gonna
Don't
read.
do it.
You just gonna read my ass.
We not gonna do it on busy Monday.
Oh, okay, let me get my
You
burger.
could have looked at it as having somebody to talk to. And
So
then
that's
you would have
fine.
had,
Lakeisha,
when you went next time, you might have had a free room next time.
Lakeisha, boo. You
I
talk.
know, baby.
I
I know
understand
I'm
what you
talking to
saying,
myself.
but
I
I
know I'm
understand
talking
what
to
you
myself,
saying.
baby.
But that's the wrong person to get that advice to.
Oh my god.
Baby, I'm just gonna put it out there. Somebody in the chat might need that one.
Well,
Well, hey.
if he answered his text messages, he could have got a discount on the room. I'm just saying, but he don't like to respond to the chat.
Ooh.
Ooh, the shade of it all. Yes, I
Let me
am bad
find
about.
out. I could get a discount on the room. I
You
bought that
can.
one.
I'll put you down, girl.
I am bad about answer. I'm not gonna lie. I am bad about answering text messages and things. I'm very bad
Okay,
about
so
that,
you blew
Lord.
that move, so don't blow it again. Okay.
Lord Jesus, have mercy. Fix it right now. But yes,
Okay.
I mean,
no,
they
no,
ain't gonna let you live it down, but I don't.
no,
I wasn't part of that conversation, but
no.
I'm
They,
just here to
no, they
encourage
ain't.
you. So next time you got it. I'm giving you confidence. You got it next time.
I got it. I
Yes.
got. Oh
See,
yeah, it's gonna
Lakeisha is the
happen this
balance that
time.
we need on this live, honey.
Yeah, she is. That's why I was so happy when she came on. I was like, because I'm telling you, Lakeisha, I promise you, take this as what it is when I say this. I had a whole complete different demeanor about you as far as in terms of when it comes to the voice, linked to the face. Like you just like right now, you just I love just the rawness of it all. Like
Mm,
I'm just like I'm here for it. I'm here for it 1000%. That's why I was like, okay. I was like,
Lakeisha,
where you been at?
Lakeisha gonna
yes.
pray for you before she cuss you out.
No, Bambi. To be honest, I had to learn the same thing. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like
yeah,
I was so nice, and then people just
yeah.
walked all over me like a damn rug. So I had to
Everybody
figure
ain't
that
your
out
friend.
too. But you can't get it no more.
Right,
Right.
that part.
But I had to
As
learn
long as
that.
you woke up. Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
has to at some point.
yeah.
Some learned it
Everybody
faster
goes
than
through
others.
it. But just like we was trying to, y'all was trying to help Brandon. You know,
Child, it wasn't no helping.
I'm just trying to
No, see
help
this.
Mr. 6'8". You know,
We are trying to help him, child.
You
I
know
know.
what? I need to figure out because I'm still trying to get Brandon on here because I still there are questions that I'm still trying to get answered.
Child, you might as well hang it up. He was on the live yesterday.
I saw he said that he missed it live. He put on the underneath the
He was
comment
on
that he
there.
missed.
He was on there yesterday.
Not Jasmine live, but the live before that. Because I didn't get a chance. I haven't been able to go back and see Jasmine, see the playback yet.
Tristan, hang it
Um,
up.
Hey,
why?
Hang
Bambi, you
that
know
up, child.
something? When I was listening to Auntie giving some information. I was listening to all y'all giving some information.
Who say
I
Don?
feel like he didn't give y'all all the whole story.
He didn't. Did you hear
I
that?
feel like he was
Child,
hiding some important information.
Tristan. This clown
That's
left out. Not, I ain't even calling the clown. But Brandon left out a whole piece of information from the other side.
That was vital.
Vital
right. That's why I
information.
want. That's why I'm like
You know
I'm needing
when
to know things.
Wendy Williams be doing Ask Wendy, and she always tell you, do this person
Mm,
have kids? Are they married? Are they this? Are they that?
right.
He left out a whole chunk of the story. I was like, Chad, now Brandon, you just said that. Me and Savon got in him. We was like, you didn't say that.
See,
I was like, Chad.
that's the reason why I was trying to see. I would have had gotten to the bottom of it. I would have like put two and two together. Like I was gonna get to the bottom of
No,
figuring
that
out
that that
what
piece that he unleashed, that you wouldn't have got to that because nobody would
what
have thought that part. He said.
hold on. So what was the piece? What was the missing piece that he mentioned about?
About
Bambi just said it.
the boy wanted to talk to him or something, and he was saying that the boy thought that Brandon was using him for his body and all this and that, and child, some foolery.
Oh,
They met up, I
well,
guess, the other day and didn't do anything. They was just talking, and he still didn't tell him how he felt about the boy. And I'm like, well, if y'all talking and having a conversation and not doing nothing, then that was your chance right there. But he said he was gonna tell him in 2 months. I was like, see, I guess Virgos just ain't set up like that. I don't
oh,
got time
don't
for
do
all
it.
that.
Don't you do it? Because look, somebody in the comments gonna be saying,
I'm a Virgo child. I ain't. We not set up like that. We ain't.
"Oh my
You
God,
definitely not. Mm-mm.
oh my Lord, Jesus have
I
I'm
mercy."
think
telling
y'all
you
should just
what's
leave that
what.
alone. I wouldn't give any more advice to that column.
You probably know my life story by the third date.
Oh Lord Jesus. Well, he gotta learn. I said it before and I say it again. Some people learn
He
at
gotta.
different
He
rates.
gotta learn.
Wait, did you just say
And
that?
what?
Yeah, I said some people learn. I said it on the previous line. I said some people gotta learn at different rates, meaning that some people learn it at an age of
Are you hearing yourself?
prudence.
No, she
Okay,
right. She heard what you
I
said. I was
know,
about to
I
say
know.
that. Lakeisha, you know some people can give better advice than taking advice.
I
You
just
know.
wanted to make sure he was, he was hearing himself.
I knew what you said. I knew what you meant when you
See, I
said that. I was
like
like, oh,
look.
she heard. She
See,
heard
this
what
the
you
kind
said. She
of
was
you
making
know
sure you.
what. This the kind of
That
person
was
I
a
need in my
read.
life. You see how she is, man. And this kind of person in my life. You see how she give it. She gonna give it right back to your ass until you sit here and get it in your thick skull. She gonna let you sit here and know what
Yeah,
time it is, no matter
I know.
what.
I liked her in the comments. The first time she spoke to me, I was like, she was like, hey, baby, you ain't never spoke to me or nothing. I was like, hey, girl.
Oh my God. Yes, I
She
do
nice.
agree
Every
though.
time she
That's
come in, she speaks.
but you know what though.
I always
She
speak
gives
when
her
I
little
come in because
opinion.
that's what I
You
was
are.
taught. When you enter a room, you always speak.
Okay, you better sit here and bring. You better sit here and bring
You
it
know,
and say
some
what
girls
you
is
want me to
shady,
go and
honey.
talk.
Sometimes I just wait for the girls to speak to me.
Oh,
Mm.
I need to know what kind of energy you giving tonight, okay?
oh my God.
Well, now.
But now that you mentioned about the topic, with old dude, it brings up another thing in my mind to mention that I do wish sometimes that I could just
Oh,
freely
this food about to be so
move
good.
around. As far as when I say move around, meaning that I wish I could be that person to just, you know, it ain't even necessarily got to be about sex. It can just be about, hey, I met somebody that I like, and
Hmm.
we just kicking and stuff, and me not get attached so easily and stuff like that. And
I
I've
know what
had
you
to,
mean about that too. I
yeah,
do.
and it's a bad. I
It
guess you
is
could
bad. It's
say,
hard. It's hard.
yeah,
But you gotta just tell. When you walk away, you just gotta tell yourself, I can't. Don't do it. You gotta talk
right.
to your damn self. Like, I'm not gonna get attached. This is just somebody I said
Sometimes
hello
you gotta talk
to.
yourself out of it.
Because see, I have a 5 hour conversation with somebody and be up here in my feelings.
Oh.
Don't you do it, Bambi. I,
And you know what? I was fixing to say right before you said that I was about to say something, but
oh,
I shut my mouth. I was like, I'm not gonna even go there.
messy as hell. Just messy as hell.
I wouldn't even go.
You know what? See, that's why I
But who
can't.
fault is that?
That ain't. I
But
mean,
you know what?
look.
Because you know what? Now I'm gonna
Here we
have to read
go.
you. Let me.
Here we go.
Hold
Nah, go
on.
ahead. It's Messy Monday. You got the platform is yours. You ain't gonna say it on this platform on today on Messy Monday. It ain't gonna be said. So you
Hold
gonna go
on.
ahead and share it.
So, what's the main thing that you be saying that you be looking for in a
Consi-
person, regardless
consistent,
of the relationship or that part? And what is the main thing
consistency,
that you are not?
consistent. Okay, look, can I? Okay, well, I don't know if I probably shouldn't do it because I sure was about to put it out there.
What
Should I put it out there?
about what?
As far as our conversation, well, just pieces of it.
Well, I about to say 5 hours is a long conversation. What part?
Okay, so look, let me just go ahead and set the record straight.
Before you answer, are you the only one talking during this 5 hours?
No,
Well,
we're
I'm talking
having a
about as far as
conversation.
okay, it's a two it is a two-way street conversation. So this is what it is. Let me break it down for you and give you the real tea on it.
All right.
So if you all have seen if you have and people for the people that are watching in the comments, if you all have
Oh, you're talking
seen my
about. Okay,
well no, I'm
go
finna
ahead.
I'm finna give you the backstory before I actually give you make so that it'll make sense. So if you all have seen previous lives that I've had where Bambi has been on late at night with me, you all would know that Bambi been trying to talk a good game in terms of when he comes to Atlanta, of how we gonna sit here as far as link up and everything. And I basically said, that it's not gonna happen because I already know what he gonna give, and he ain't finna sit here and get me suckered in and think I'm finna sit here and fall for the okie
Hold
doke
on.
because I ain't got
But
time. That's what I
also
said on live though.
give
That's what.
give give the full conversation because it's not all
Okay,
we
go
talked
ahead.
about. I
No, that's
said,
not all we talked about. I'm just saying that that's kind of how it led into that. It led to more things, but that's kind of But go ahead, because I know you can go ahead. Go ahead. It's Mr. Monday. Go ahead.
go ahead, Mr. Hustler.
So, with that being said, long story short, me and Bambi ended up sitting here having a conversation amongst ourselves and stuff, and I actually got to
Right,
learn
K
more.
Johnson.
I
You
actually,
know, us fellow Virgos got to stick together, child.
oh Lord, I actually got to learn more about Bambi outside of his extracurricular activities. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then oh well. Because the reason why I
Yeah.
say that is because every time I bring up his extracurricular activities, child, people be going ham and trying to go see and start looking up stuff. So if you are a faithful watcher, you know what the extracurricular activities I've been talking about. But because of those extracurricular activities that as far as he's partaked in, I'm just like, look, I'm not about to sit here and be getting gooped and fall for the okie doke and stuff. So it's like I'm gonna still keep just a little bit of a guard up. But what happened is that in the process, because of these damn 5 hour long ass conversations and stuff, I've come to learn a lot more underneath layers as far as with Bambi. And Bambi is actually all right with me when it comes to as far as who he is as an individual. Like I'm just gonna see
Well,
and tell you,
thank
like
you.
it caught me off guard. I was like, okay, I may have been wrong somewhat, anything in some areas. But with that being said, you still ain't finna okie doke me. And so that's the reason why I think sometimes I kind of like it ain't no. Let me just say this: I don't be ignoring your chicks. Honestly, sometimes I just completely just get sidetracked because my attention span ain't that great. I keep telling y'all don't believe me. I can only focus on one thing at a time
He
at
don't
times for
he
some
don't want to
reason.
get caught up in Charlotte's Web.
But on top of that as well, you are right. I don't want to get caught up in Charlotte's Web as well. So with that being said, it's like I give enough, but I don't give the full extent to where it's like I'm gonna be blowing up your phone every day or vice
And it's
versa.
not
Like,
even about that. What did you
but
tell?
you,
And what did I
but
tell
you,
you? No. I'll let you talk. I don't want to turn my food off. My food done. Let me cool down for a second. Mm-mm. So, and I told you, I said, regardless of if it goes left or right, or if we just stay friends, you said you like consistency, correct?
I did. I completely
And
did.
we had a conversation that had, I say, 89% a regular conversation that had nothing to do with sex.
Hmm.
And I told you we had a long conversation, more than one conversation that lasted 5 hours.
Hmm.
And I told you, I was like, regardless of wherever it go, I was like, when I saw you on Chi Chi's channel, I vibed with you. I was like, he seemed like a cool dude, this and that, and whatever, whatever, whatever. And when you was telling me, certain stuff, and we had a conversation back and forth, I was like, outside of all the bullshit, you still a cool dude. So regardless of if we stay friends or not, there's still a relationship. So you said you like consistency because you've been hurt in the past, regardless of whatever else it was.
Hmm.
I'm still being a friend to you.
Right,
That was the key word.
right. I agree.
And you still, I gave you time. Like, I don't know if he was like, well, because you see me on the live or something. He was like, oh, well, I'll talk to him. So I didn't have to respond or this and that. You the one said you like consistency. So when I gave you consistency, you the one that weren't being consistent.
I agree. I agree. So that's the reason why I explained about the text thing, and then I also
And I
explained
wasn't even
about as
going to bring
far
that
as
up. You brought that up.
I know because look, I'm transparent. I wouldn't be Mr. 6'8" if I wasn't seeing able to practice what I preach in
And that's
terms
fine. But
of
I'm, no,
I'm
when
able
I
to
say
share
that,
stuff.
meaning I wasn't going to put your business outside of you being online.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
Oh, oh my God. So with that being said, once again, it goes back to a thing of yes, that's what I said when it comes to I do like people with consistency. And it also goes back to a
But
thing of what I
he like people with consistency, but he don't like when people give him consistency charge.
no, that's not it. It's just that look, honestly, I told you earlier, I learned a lot about you that I'm not gonna say I didn't know it existed. I just learned a lot of new stuff about you. So because of that, it caught me off guard. And because of once again, excuse me, it goes back to the thing of me getting attached to people.
And I
So because
understood that. That's why I didn't.
right.
That's why I didn't push it. But when
So
I
that's
said friendship, that's what I meant. Big head.
are you sure about that? Because I mean, you definitely was talking about a lot of other stuff prior
Oh,
to
I'm
that.
still. You look in the mirror, you see what I see. Don't play. You still can get it, but at the same time,
I'm just saying, because you've been on this whole thing of when I get to Atlanta, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. I'm like, no, dog. I was like, we can meet in a public place, and
I
and,
talk
and
shit all day long.
oh
Oh,
really?
you, Tristan, you've seen my videos. What does public got to do with anything?
I know I've seen your videos, and that's the reason why I'm sitting here telling you, I
But you
ain't
said
finna
we can
fall
meet
in
in a
love with
public
no.
place. So whether we meet at your
Tristan,
house
hold
or in
on,
a
hold on,
public
hold on.
place, what does that?
Tristan, why are you bringing up y'all personal conversation anyway?
Because look, it's
No,
look,
if you have a problem with it,
Lakeisha,
you need to call him separately and deal with
but
that. We don't need to know y'all business.
look,
Oh no, it's not an issue, Lakeisha. Like I just
yeah, it's not an
for
issue
him
at
because this
all.
is his platform. I wasn't. Now, if he bring it up, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. To be honest, I wasn't gonna bring up his business
But
But
look,
I'm just
outside
saying,
of
but
offline
look,
and bring it.
the reason why, hold on, the reason why I brought it up, Lakeisha, is because it's not something that's really a private thing in terms of the conversation I was having in regards to Bambi. Because once again, I've been on live with Bambi late at night on a late show, talking about all kind of stuff as if nobody was even watching on the live. And I recall that people was in the comments like, "Child." It was like I don't know whether to keep watching and hang up or just sit here and stop the live altogether because we hadn't got so deep into conversation to where we acting
Child,
like
where's
when
they
nobody
about it? I
even
know she
even
down
on
there.
camera. So with that being said, that's the only reason with Bambi that there's an exception, especially as of right now where we're at in the dynamics of our
Savon probably over
friendship,
there
because I
done
know
popped her bag of popcorn.
there's not anything too deep as far as to where I'm not as far as scared to sit here and share. Now, if it was something that was like as far as like just say hypothetically, if we hadn't had sex, now no, of course I wouldn't sit here and be telling that and stuff like that. But as far as just with us talking about stuff that I've already
Well,
talked about with him,
he wouldn't tell
on
that because it would be on camera.
shut up. But as far as talking about stuff, as far as just what we've already been talking about on live, anyways, on these late shows that I've seen, as far as them put out there, like I don't mind that because everybody already knows, like as
Shut
far
up,
as the
Val.
dynamics with that. So it's just like it is what it is. So that's the only reason why, and because of the fact that it's messy Monday. So hey, it's just another Kiki. That's all. It ain't even my personal business with him because like he said, I haven't been consistent. So I haven't even seen him be responding back to his ass, according to him. Well, which I have not, so that is true. But still, though, it's beside the
I'm
point.
glad you fixed it. Look, okay, K
Alrighty then.
Johnson, look, call him to the table. Hmm.
It's beside the point. But I say all of that to say because of the fact that here's my thing. Because I don't like when people, and this is not talking about them now. I'm on like a general subject, but I don't like when people can't own their own shit as far as when it comes to their own flaws as well.
Right.
So I'm glad that Bambi brought that up because I will say that yes, I feel like that I at times because of just certain things, now those things I won't see him mention, but because of certain conversations I've had with Bambi off camera, as far as him knowing and stuff that I feel like I do keep guards up, and I am real finicky about as far as who I deal with, as far as on a personal level
And you know
because
why? You know why I didn't take offense to that because I already knew what it was and
right,
what it was given. So I
right,
never got offended when you didn't respond to how you or even in short conversations. Well, they weren't short conversations, but the conversations that we did have.
right.
Virgos, like I told you, I'm very observant. So I've already read your character and your personality, and I already knew what it was.
Right, right, and
I'm not
right,
gonna say all that, but
and that's the only
yeah.
thing. I
So
own those. As far as certain things about me that I do realize. I'm work in progress. Yeah, I do like consistency, and I will say that I do appreciate the consistency from you as it has
hold on,
been.
hold on, hold on, Tristan. Val, you can subscribe, but you're gonna be in the next one.
Oh, see y'all not.
He down there, he down there talking shit.
Look, let me tell you. Let me see here. Look, for y'all that don't know, let me highlight that comment. So let me tell you real quick because Bambi think that somebody finna sit here since you brought that up. Bambi think that somebody sit here finna sit here and then be making moves and shit with him. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. I already told you how I
Chris
feel
Brown said
when
it
it when
best.
I already told you how I feel when it comes to that, baby. I ain't.
Chris Brown
Mm-mm.
said it best.
My legs gonna be closed. Period. I'm too. I'm gonna tell you right now. I
I
ain't
can
that.
still get to what I need.
Well now.
I ain't making no. Look, I'm not making
Lakeisha, you
no.
better write a block. You better let them know.
Well, do do your partner.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not with y'all. I'm not. I'm not. And look,
And,
Bill
and,
be
and,
and
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 guess
Bill
what?
will be
I
the
did
main
not
one.
see the video.
Look, Bill will be the main one though, sitting in the damn corner watching and cheesing the whole time. I'm telling you right now, be the main one watching and cheesing in the damn corner, like a little kid in the candy store. Telling you,
Bill,
little
that's
Bill.
okay.
You gotta watch Bill. See, Bill one of them sneaky ones. Let me tell you,
I do
Bill.
watch
He
Bill.
give he give you real. He give you real corporate, real. I'm real conservative and toned down.
I
But don't let it
like.
fool you. That smile is that when he smile and stuff, he
It's
got that
nothing.
sneaky ass
It's
smile.
nothing wrong. He got that mischievous
Yeah,
smile,
mischievous
but
smile.
he.
Yep.
I like that. I like that. He kind of nerdy, and then he handsome too. I was like, oh, okay. Hmm. While he was on his video talking about he got street smarts, I'm looking at him like street smarts where.
Okay, and then you saw they was giving me the bids the other when I first brought him on, right? Because they was up there talking about, oh my God, talking about Mr. 6 foot 8 is just up there cheesing and stuff and Dale on camera. I'm like, y'all just gonna sit here and just be throwing my ass in the damn front of the bus and shit. Y'all
But you do
don't
that
know.
with everybody.
Right. And
You
I'm
did
just
that
like,
when we was on the live with Chi Chi.
right. And then they try and
When
then
I first met you.
yes.
All I said, I was like, oh, he cute. Here they go.
Look, I can't do nothing. They be like, child, it's something going on, child. I'm like, what's got to be going on? Why can't I just sit here and just take and be laughing? I'm people that know me now knows that I'm just goofy as hell by nature anyway. I'm always laughing at just everything, always showing all these damn 32 teeth in my mouth. It's just a part of who I am. That's just how it
That ain't
goes.
how you
So,
started off.
oh,
Bill, what you doing with that iPad, sir?
Oh my God.
You talking about I'm in my bed with my iPad.
I love this. I love it.
Oh, and then so somebody done sent Brandon the info, and I was like, "God, I wonder who that could be." But they admitted to it. I was like, oh, okay. So he get in the comments. I ain't even bring nothing. I don't ever bring nothing up. I'll be minding my business. He bring it up. That's the he was like, I
Hold on,
told
he
you that
bring what
at
up?
work. I was like, what?
Hold on, can you hear me? He bring what up?
The videos or whatever. So he's like, I didn't know that was you. I didn't want to. Wait a minute. What?
Hold on,
Like we was talking about something else today. He went into
he
that.
brought up the video that he saw of you.
Yeah.
That's what he brought up.
Yeah.
What did he say about it?
He been watching me for years and didn't know that was me.
Uh, you see how I'm looking at the camera. See how my ass looking at the camera.
You fishing up that you was over there with that dry dog. He was over there with last.
You breaking up, Danby. I don't know what you saying.
Yeah, what's going on with your thing, Bambi? It's like your sickness
I
stuff.
am.
Your sickness stuff is going in and out. Like it's choppy, like all of a sudden. It wasn't
Let's
choppy.
leave him come. Let's I played and I come.
Okay. So look, Lakeisha. So here's the thing, though, because I really need help in this department, and I feel like that you're the right person to help me figure this out.
Okay. Speak to me,
Okay.
darling. Speak to me.
Lord, she gonna be like, look, she gonna be like, you could have saved this conversation for offline. Okay, look. All right. So knowing what you know about me, and knowing that, I am I guess if you want to call it, well, okay. Let me put it like this: I'm not as strong of a hopeless romantic as I used to be. I used to be a really really souped up hopeless romantic. Like I used to be
Mm-hmm.
really like that person, but now things have kind of changed only because um I am. I think now before I make moves, and I think a lot about situations before I actually act on them. So now
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like, yeah, I'm still in that mindset, but at the same time, it's like I kind of get real anxious or tensed up or kind of like scared of certain things, especially when I feel like they may be too good to be true. So with that being said, how would you? And this goes for whether it's a man or a woman that, as far as I meet, how would you, as far as saying that if I like how to still, I guess you could say, live my life as far as, when it comes to, like you mentioned about the guy, you told me about the guy in Nashville. You said that, that could have been just, somebody I could have had like a conversation with. There was a
Mm-hmm.
moment of opportunity that I missed. Like how to still, as far as do that, but still keep your eye on the mission on as it pertains to wanting love. Because I guess with me, like I guess because of the fact that my mindset only focuses on one thing. So if it is wanting to be in a relationship or love that I'm looking for, then if I am getting to know somebody as a friend, I'm probably gonna be thinking along the lines of, is this somebody that I can see myself with eventually? Like that's probably what my mind is gonna be going at eventually, rather than, oh, here's somebody that's pretty cool. Let me exchange numbers and stuff, and then they'll just be a good friend to kick it with when I come in a town. Like I guess you could say how to like cater to both of the two. Because I would like to be that person, but I think what it is because of the fact that I do understand that I get easily attached um, whenever my guard is let down per se. It's like that's kind of the reason why I'm not as far as open to doing stuff like that, where it's like, okay, I'm gonna give somebody my number just so that we can be friends, but we ain't necessarily gotta be lovers, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll use me as an example, okay?
All right.
So, and you can always get a Google number. You don't even have to use your real number.
Yeah, you know what? I saw that. I need to see and like, figure out how to set that up because I did see that somewhere. You can like use Google as your as
You can
like a
use
second
Google
number.
number. You can email back and forth if you don't feel safe about giving your number out. You know, um, everything is timing. I understand completely what you're talking about, but everything is timing. You'll know when you walk up to somebody and you start talking to somebody. Some people is
Mm,
just a conversation is and it's not meant to be anything more than that. It's a conversation. You know,
right,
it's not meant to get their number and continue to be more than that.
right,
Some people are meant to be a hookup, just a hookup and then, that's it and be done with it.
right,
And then there's some people, for me, I want, if I'm going to be with this person, I want to start being friends first because that allows
mhm,
me to get to know this person, who they are, what more about this person, not
right,
just not just meet them for a few minutes and then all of a sudden, okay, I want to be with you. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. I love you. But then I don't know anything about them.
right.
I don't,
That
it's like, like after like you said, 5 hours you're on the phone with them and then like you hook. No, sometimes
right.
people, they say people know like after when they first meet them. I don't
Hmm.
know. But you have to stop giving so much of your heart.
Right,
You have to tell yourself, I'm not gonna give all my heart to this person. This is just somebody that I'm just saying hello to. I want to get
right,
to meet. You could tell by the person when you're talking to them if it's somebody you want to talk to some more. If it ain't,
right.
you walk away. It was just a hello.
Oh, hello.
Nice
Right, right,
conversation, and you keep going. If it's somebody that you want to meet at a hotel and have that night with, then that's what you do. If it's somebody you want to continue to talk with, then that's you keep talking with this person and you get to know them inside and
hmm,
out and make sure they don't have no no other family somewhere they playing you and shit.
right,
But
right,
that's what you do. You do your best to find out who they are, if that's what you really want to do. But me, I want to be friends with you because
right,
when you're friends, you really get to know this person, and y'all took time to really
mhm,
grow together.
right, right.
So
Exactly. And
y'all
you know,
working.
and I don't know if you saw, I don't, you probably didn't see it because I know I was on like late, but I went live after Savon's show Saturday night,
Hmm.
for a little while,
Yeah, I
and
was on there.
after you on and
Hmm.
we were talking about, I mentioned that I had was talking to someone, and people thought, that I had came to Nashville to meet the person that I was talking
Right.
to, when the person that I was referring to, who I had mentioned was watching live, they actually live back in Atlanta. But the thing of it was is that because Leander mentioned that he was like, well, this is our first time ever hearing you bring somebody up that you were, as far as trying to get to know somebody, talking to somebody and stuff, and that was, and he was like, that's why I assumed that this person you had been talking to for like 2 or 3 months, and I'm like, no, it was only for like 3 days, or whatnot. And then I think Sana had mentioned something to the extent of 3 days. You act like make it sound like y'all been talking forever, but I was like, I didn't ever say that we was talking for a long time. I just said that I met somebody who, as far as we've had conversation, we've been getting to know one another as far as just casual conversation. There's no exclusiveness to it, meaning
Hmm.
that there's nobody committed to anything.
Right.
He is, doing his thing, whatever he's doing, as far as, if he's still talking to somebody else, as far as, whatever he's doing, like
Right.
there's no obligation. Like nobody is like, whatever the case. But the only thing, about it when it comes, to that is that I do enjoy the conversation and stuff, that I've had with the person. However, my only thing is, as with, anyone, I think it all goes back to that thing of I'm just more cautious now when it comes to, because normally, like, I used to be that person, Lakeisha, who, um, I would meet somebody on the first day, I kid you not, and already be thinking that, oh my God, I'm in love with this one. That was just me. And I had to learn the hard way that that's not how things work in reality.
But you
You
learned,
know,
right?
yeah, I learned that very fast. And the reason why I
Well,
learned that very fast is that, there was a time in my life to where I met a guy and everything, and we actually, we did have sex, maybe like on the third day. And after that third day or whatever, like, here I am thinking like, okay, like we vibing, we cool, sex is great, all of that stuff, yada yada yada. And then the guy goes, Casper the Friendly Ghost. Don't
that's
hear
what I
from
was
him.
saying to you. That was going to be one of those things.
Right,
Hey, it was going to be a,
right.
eh, eh. But
That part.
you got into your feelings.
I got into my feelings because I
Hmm.
just knew. I was like, oh, we don't been talking with. I know his first and last name. I know where he worked. We done had sex. I done been to his house. Da
You
da da da
think you
da.
know what he? Oh,
Right,
you went to his
right.
job.
Well, not to his job, but as far as like I went to his house, like I know where he lives. Well, I know
Oh,
where
okay.
he rests his head at. But I just knew that this was going somewhere, I guess, is the thing, because of the fact
Hmm.
that, it was like all of this stuff was happening in a matter of 72 hours. I was just so eager and so gullible that I was just like, oh my God, and then come to
You
find
was
out
stigmatized. That's what the hell that was.
that's what I mean, let's just call a
You was
spade.
stigmatized, and
That's
you finally met somebody, and then you got stigmatized, and then you just you wanted to be up under somebody because it had probably hadn't
yep,
been a while,
yep,
and you ain't wanted to go because it's
yep.
been a while.
It's been a while. Yep, that I could have not put it better. So because of that, I had to realize that look, you cannot be seen here doing that, thinking that just because X, Y, and Z happened, don't make you exclusive, boo. It don't make that man obligated to be with you. It don't make that man as far as have to have some kind of time to you because y'all have not established anything. So don't take it for what it is. If that's what happens, if that's what you end up as far as feeling comfortable with doing going forward, but don't get caught up in the rapture to where to the point of where as far as lose who you, as far as you lose yourself in the process, and then you get your feelings hurt because you thinking X, Y, and Z when really it's not. And so it's just like because of that, it just taught me to kind of keep my wall up more and be more mindful of when it
Here's
comes
a
to
way to
things.
break down the wall. Hey, where we going with this?
True. Direct question, cut and dry.
Yeah, where's this going? Is this just a we're just gonna do this and you going about your business, or we gonna talk a little bit, or what you got in mind for this?
Right. And depending on how they
You,
respond.
right. You don't have to put all these walls up because you about in solitaire right now. You don't
Hmm.
put so many damn walls up. You can't
Right.
even get the hell out.
Very true. That's very
So
much true.
it's really easy to solve that. Hey, where we going with this?
Right. Right.
You know,
And that's the
what is your
thing.
intentions with what is your intentions with me?
Right. That's a very good cut and dry way to look at it. And I actually like that response because it gets to the point. There's no dancing around. And depending on how they respond is what's gonna let you know whether or
Hmm.
not if that's something you want to still keep going with. Now what I do want to ask you, the second question is that because I'm quite sure you already heard as far as my reason for why I have stayed away from hooking up. How do you feel about hookups? Are you all for them? Do you think that they are something is something that works for you per se? Do you feel like that hooking up is as long as the two people have an understanding of exactly that's just what it is?
Um,
Like
at,
what?
at this age, at my age right now, I don't know. I mean, I mean, she got to be like, damn. She got to be like fucking my head up. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I got this thing like we got to both get tested first,
Right.
and then we can do what we do.
Do what you do.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we got to both get tested, and then we could do what we do. But you know, that's the only way that I would possibly do something like, you know, first couple nights. I mean, that thing she got to be just, whew,
like
my
completely
God.
just out of this world. Like,
I mean, she got to be coming on. I mean, like we got to be like all night. It's just we feel what? Ooh, shit. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I can't wait to get the fuck up out of here. You know, like,
oh my
and we
God.
both
You
know
know
what it
what?
is.
Right, you know
But
what it
but I
is.
am going to ask those questions before it starts.
Right.
Are you this?
Right.
Are you that? Do you have
Are you
this?
there?
Do you have that?
Right. Rightfully so.
Give me the option to have sex with you if you are.
If you are. Gotcha.
Yes. Give me that option. Don't take that shit away from me.
Because a lot of people do. And they
Yeah.
will do it.
Yeah. I don't have any problems with it, but you know, give me the option to say okay or to say nah, no sis, I can't do that. Just give me the option.
I feel you on that. And so, you know, with that being said, that's kind of one of the reasons why now, you know, like I said, I'm just more I like to know things before I get into it so I can kind of know where that person's head is at before I dive into it. Like I need to know what kind of character or what kind of personality, like what you really about so I know what direction to handle things with so that when something do, you know, pop off, I won't feel no kind of ways because it's like, hey, you
Right.
knew what it was before you got into it. So that's just what it is. Now what I will say though is that the lady that I talked about in my previous videos, the lady that was like twice older than me, um, even though we're not talking at this particular point, but I do still have feelings for her to a certain extent, only because of the fact that she is a part of the reason why I am comfortable with who I am today, meaning that as far as my sexuality is concerned. And so
Mm-hmm.
because there's a piece of me that I feel like was, you know, kind of brought out to the surface because of her, because she allowed me to be whatever I wanted to be. She didn't tell me that I had to look a certain way as a man, dress a certain way. Yeah, she was twice as older than me. She was like 51, but she didn't expect like I guess what you would say the stereotypical female would expect that they would want in a man when it comes to, you know, him being like, I guess you could say hardcore and rugged, that you see a lot of females be like, yeah, I want me a dude that's gonna, you know, be doing, you know, dress this way, you know, pants sagging a little bit, da, 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 da. Like, you know, a
Right.
little hardcore edge. Like she didn't like she appreciated the fact that, you know, I always dress, you know, nice and I always as far as conducting myself nice when I, you know, as far as when out in public and things of that nature. So she always, you know, she always was cool with me and did not expect. And then whenever there were moments where I doubted myself, she helped to build that confidence within me to let me know that, hey, don't care about what anybody else think about you. Just be you. If you are happy
Right.
with yourself, that's all that matters. And that's what made me love her and fall in love with her as an individual. And the only reason why we're not speaking now is because, you know, it was kind of a thing of where um I didn't I guess, you know, I didn't really give her the attention that she wanted because I was kind of as far as too busy with my own life and just trying to like, you know, get to the point now to where I'm at in life to where it's like now, you know, I'm more grounded you know, as far as in who I am. Like it's not necessary, especially since the quarantine thing happened. It's not necessary now for me to go out to the club anymore. Like that's become
Right.
a thing of the past. Like I'm no longer, you know, as far as worried or trying to be this place, that place. You know, it's like I'm more, you know, in a grounded spot. I think of a woman of her age to be like, okay, you know, now, you know, it's like everything is cool. Like at that particular, even though this was not too long ago, like it was really not too long ago since we stopped talking. But like I said, it just was a different thing. And this whole quarantine thing, I will say, has slowed me down drastically as it pertains to my, you know, my public life because of the fact that, you know, I just I I see things with different eyes now as far as what's important and what's not important. Now I can care less about going out to the club. I would much rather spend at home on a Friday night watching a movie, you know, and which is what we used to do at times is watch a movie and chill. And
Mm-hmm.
you know,
No, I
and
don't
that
do
was
that
nice.
club scene no more. That shit played out.
Yeah, it plays out. It plays out. So, you know, with me, I thank God for the quarantine because it showed me what was important and that, you know, I really don't need to go out and stuff like that. Even with the drinking stuff. You know, when I first started doing lives, I used to be drinking like crazy, take down a whole bottle of wine. Now you know, all I drink is if it's not Gatorade or water in the glass, probably some gonna be
Uh-huh.
lemonade or ginger ale. And that's only because of the fact that, you know, with sickle cell, you have to make sure you stay hydrated. It's a big part of being healthy. So, you know, alcohol dries you out quicker than anything. And
Yeah, my old friend used to her and her kids had it.
hmm
So I know about it. Um yeah, and I deal with fibromyalgia, so I kind of
yeah,
understand.
yeah, that's very. I got a friend that has that. She
Huh?
very painful. I have a good friend. She has that fibromyalgia, and that's very painful. From what I hear her saying, she
Yeah.
deals with a lot. She deals with a lot of pain at times.
Mhm.
But you know, I do. I'm so grateful, Lakeisha, that you came on tonight. I'm kind of testing things out. I guess you could say testing the water to see if because I'm planning on returning back to my corporate job soon, and so I'm trying different nights out to see what works for my schedule with work and
Mhm.
stuff. Fridays are still going to be, you know, Fridays for me, but I would definitely, you know, I got Wednesdays that I do wellness Wednesdays. Then I do Friday nights, and then I was like I said, Monday I was thinking
How about
about
you
adding
don't
this.
plan it? How about you just go one night when you feeling up to it?
Right, and that's I don't know if and see that's the reason why I don't know if you saw it, but on my original flyer, not the one that you see in the background of this, but on my original flyer, I got it at the top impromptu. That way, you know, it would not as far as obligate me on because you know I kind of do stuff. I will admit, and maybe some people might see it as a bad thing. Some people may be okay with it. I kind of do stuff impromptu because you know just from the feedback that I receive a lot of
Mhm.
people do like it when I go live unexpected, you know, especially when they just be kind of like doing nothing at night and they be like, dang, I wish Mr. 6 foot 8 would go live. And then I end up going live and they be like, oh, he went live. So, you know, I will say that I probably will keep this impromptu now that you mention it and just let that be that. And then, you know, just go from there with it. And, you know, see if it works for me, then I'm gonna do it. And if it, you know, on the Mondays I can't do it, then I won't. Bambi,
Yeah, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Yep. Loud and
So,
clear.
I think I am
Okay.
about to
I was over here
exit.
swallowing my food.
Oh, not swallowing.
I know you done.
So
I
Look,
know
what
you
I was
done
I
with
gonna
that
caught
food.
myself over here making some Chinese food.
Who?
so what I
It's
was
almost
gonna
gone, child. I had a full plate.
so what I was gonna say, y'all, is that I I do thank y'all for watching. And I will be logging off of here, but I will be going over to my my good new sis alliance, you know, my sister that I've met over social media, go Bridget, go gadget Bridget
Oh,
has a
she's still
channel
on?
now. Yeah, she's still on. So she wanted
Oh,
me to come hop on
I
her
thought she
live.
was just testing it out.
I did too, but she actually has a whole name and everything. She just texted me like literally about 5 minutes ago and said that she's on live and wanted me to come on. And she has
No, no,
made
no. I know she went live, but it popped up twice. So I thought she was just testing something out or something.
right, but she actually like
That's
it's
where
got a
all the
name.
that look, baby. That's where all the girls went.
Yeah, it's got a name.
Right.
Yeah, it's got a
I'm
name.
not. I
It's
seem
got
like
a
I'm the
name and
only girl
everything.
over here, only woman over
Right.
here. All the guys stay here.
Yeah, they all over there. They all over there because
That's
she
because
she
Vela
calls
was
it
over there trying
she
to get the
calls it
tea.
she calls it manic Mondays is what she
Yeah,
calls
I
it.
saw that.
Yeah, so
Well,
I'm
you
a,
know what?
I'm a,
Mhm.
We were where we were supposed to be at the appointed time. You know,
right.
we still can make it
Exactly.
over
Yeah.
there a few minutes and say
Well,
hey.
I'm glad you
yeah,
came on too, Lakeisha. It was good talking to you.
yes, and
Yes.
definitely come back.
I liked your
Definitely
advice.
come back on.
That's why I didn't come back on because I wanted to hear your opinion of what you thought and stuff. Because I know
Oh,
you
thank
was trying to
you.
let us talk, but I wanted to get your views and everything else. And I was like, Lakeisha sound like she got some sense, child.
A miss, a miss. Well, thank y'all so
Goodness
much, and
gracious.
Lakeisha, definitely come back and
Sure,
visit.
just DM me and I'll pass you all my number so we can talk anytime. I'm always up all night, so I
Look,
don't
I'm
never go
doing
to
that.
sleep.
I'm definitely doing that.
Look, you weren't listening earlier. He inconsistent, child.
Don't do that. Don't you do that.
Well, I mean, like it don't matter. I'm
I'm
just
just
opening
playing.
my my door to you. Anytime you want, you could just call me. Okay, that's all I'm doing. I'm just extending myself to you
I
both.
appreciate. I greatly appreciate that, Lakeisha,
Yeah.
and thank you so much again, and thank you all that are watching and everything. And like I said, if you all want to see me, see more of me tonight, that is, go over to Go Gadget Bridget. So I'm gonna spell the name for you in the comments, because just in case you don't,
Yeah, I'm gonna head over
just in
there when
case,
we get off.
yeah, just in case you're not subscribed, just in case you're not subscribed, you need to find it. It's Go
Damn, is
Gadget.
anybody even in here besides us?
It's not. It's some
Hmm.
people still watching. There like 10 people still watching.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna tell them in the live that they need to like it instead of just watching.
Yeah, make sure you like this
Right.
video. Thank you.
Because
I
it
appreciate
was
it.
only like one like when I went out there. Like, come on, man, you could do better than that.
Yeah, make it like. Look, a like ain't gonna cost you nothing. Okay, it
Nope.
don't cost you not a single thing. All you gotta do is just hit that like button. So y'all be sure to hit that like button, and then once you hit that like button, go over, and I just typed it in the comments. Go over to Go Gadget. Yeah, I highlighted it. It's Go Gadget Bridget on YouTube, and I'll be on that live on her actual live, cutting up and acting a fool. All right,
I'm,
y'all. So I'm
All
fixing
right.
to
yeah, I'm
I'm gonna head over there
seasoning my
too.
veggies now. So
you season them veggies. Well, look, fix me some after you seen cook whatever you cook, and I want some. I need it.
oh,
I gained some weight.
now I'm seasoning my vegetables now. So I got some
What
fresh
you cooking?
spinach. I got some fresh spinach and some mixed vegetables.
Oh, I need to come over your house then.
Are you a
Shoot.
Anytime,
vegetarian?
huh?
Are you a
I,
vegetarian?
no, 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 no. I just need to
Okay.
eat some. I just needed
I
to
didn't
eat
hear.
more. I just need to eat more.
Look,
I don't eat
More
I
any
didn't hear
pork
no
or
meat
beef
on the
though.
menu.
I don't eat
I
any
didn't hear
pork
no
or
meat on the
beef.
menu. I was like, okay.
Oh, chicken,
Oh, okay.
chicken,
Okay.
chicken, chicken, chicken. I got some
Look,
fish in
you
there.
left out the
But
main.
I'm
You
saying
left out the main.
if you were to come, I would get some beef because I know people don't eat what I always eat
Oh
chicken.
no, look, I only care for chicken if I'm eating
Black
meat.
folks eat
That's about it. I don't do
chicken.
pork. I don't care for
I don't eat
ribs. I don't
pork
care for
or
neck
beef.
bone.
I don't eat pork
Yeah,
How
or
you gonna
beef.
move, Tristan? How you gonna move to Memphis and I eat ribs?
I'm just
I used to
saying.
eat ribs, but the pork used to tear up my stomach, so I had to stop eating pork
Right,
and beef.
I stopped
There's
eating
a lot
because
of things I
it
need to
take
stop
longer to
eating, but
digest.
child,
No,
when they get in that skillet,
see, but now I'm starting to make some stir fry. I had some curry
that's what
stir fry with some grilled chicken. God damn it,
Yes,
it was
I caught
good.
myself just making some Chinese food. I
got a
done
brother
ate that
hungry.
plate.
But guess
Well,
what? It
look,
came out good, didn't it?
Yeah, let's
Hmm.
go. I'm gonna head over to
Okay, let's
Brittany's
go with
live.
Gadget.
All right,
All
y'all. I'm gonna
right.
sign off. Lakeisha, baby, I'll see y'all over there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right. See
Bye.
y'all my fun lives in the chat.